everyone, and welcome back to another video, and I hope you guys enjoy the COD, probably Black Ops 3 gameplay. I don't like him for no, or, no, it might be COD 4 Remastered. I don't know, I'm recording this video separately from the gameplay right now, as I do with all of my Storytime videos, or well, as I do with the newly Storytime series that I started a week ago, or a couple of weeks ago. No, not a week ago, like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, first off though, before I start this video, I need to look at the names because I forget this channel's name because it's not really. Oh wait, no, I don't remember. I don't remember the last one. Okay, I got it. All right, so I found this channel as I was scrolling through YouTube. They did like this this freezing shower challenge, like this shower challenge where they were like really cold. They did this cold shower challenge where basically one of them went in the shower and they asked each other questions and stuff, and it was a cold shower, and they asked each other questions, and once they got the question right, they got to come out of the shower, right? So basically they went one at a time and stuff, and it was a really funny video. And then I watched another one where they went into an abandoned farm and stuff. It was pretty good. These kids are like, at first I wanted to say 7 because they're like, they look like their voice is like really high pitched and stuff, and they're like really small. But I want to say 10 now because like they went out to like the abandoned farm on their own and stuff, right? So I want to say that they're like 10. Of course, it wasn't that far from their house, or at least it seemed like it wasn't, you know, like so I want to say that they're like 10. Because they walked or rode their bikes. I can't remember how they got there, but they got there, and so they went all by themselves and stuff, you know. And so basically, I just want to give a shout out to these guys. Their content is really great. If you guys see this, keep it up. Let's see if we can get them to 20-25 subscribers, maybe even more. Alright? That'd be awesome, because currently they're at 15 subscribers, and you guys can probably see thing of the channel. But actually, what I want to do also is, if you guys do see this video, I have a tip for you. So right now, you should be seeing screenshots of my computer. So basically, if you look at where my mouse is, right beside like the subscriber counter thing, right? There's like a little like spinning thing. I can't remember what it's called, but you click on that and click on customize the layout of your channel, and then what you can do from there is like you can add like how I have like my channel. It's like it has the so it has a channel art, or it has a channel trailer for new people, and then it has the most recent video showing up for subscribers, and then it has my other videos that, like, if they haven't seen, right, beside it and stuff, and then it has like my uploads below it, and then it has like playlists and stuff, right? So basically it has all of that stuff, and you can basically just do that with that. And so, because I noticed that your channel doesn't really have that, right? And it adds like the tabs, like it adds the videos, playlists, channels, discussion, and about tab, right? So yeah, I just wanted to say that because your guys' content is good job. One thing I wanted to note, you guys kind of have a little bit of a shaky cam, but this video isn't about criticizing their YouTube channel. I wanted to give them a few helpful pointers. I'm just opening up the software right now, but I just wanted to give them a little bit of helpful pointers because they hold the camera a little bit wobbly. But nonetheless, this video is going to be a storytime video. And for the storytime video, what we're going to talk about is the time I got chased by this guy. Okay, so the time that I got chased by, like, I want to say this criminal. Because, like, he pretty much was a criminal. So, basically, how this started off was, this was, I want to say a week, like the weekend before Halloween. And so what had happened is I went out with my friends, right? And so I went out with my friends and we stayed out And so basically, my friends were like sleeping over at my house, right? So I went with them to I went with two of them because they had to go get their stuff. So I went with them to go get their stuff, right? And then two of my other friends, I'm not gonna name any names here, but two of my other friends, what happened is we were just like, okay, we were just like, not we. Okay, two of my other friends though, what they were doing is they went and they were just like hanging out and stuff, right? Like they were hanging out at a park nearby. And so basically we went with them. And then as we were walking back, or like when we started walking back, we got a call from my two friends. And so we answered, we were like, hey, what's up? They're like, yo, dude, there's this guy following us. And we're like, what? What happened? And they're like, well, okay, so we're at the park, right? And we heard this dude, right? And he was like shouting. He was like yelling, like, he was yelling. I can't remember what they said. It was like, I can't remember. I want to like go off of what I remember, right? They said he was yelling something about, I can't remember. They're like, he was yelling something about, I'm going to burn your house down and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, bro, like, that's arson. Like, he can't do that. And then he's like, yeah. And then he came up to like, and then he turned around and he was like, hey, I think you heard me. And so basically what happened is he basically ran, like, started following them and stuff. They were like, no, we didn't hear you. No, we didn't hear you, right? So he started following them and stuff, right? And so basically what happened is they were like walking away and stuff, right? And they were following him. So basically when they were following him, he was just walking, and then he called us and he told us about this, right? So we're like, okay, come on, we're gonna go, alright, we're getting there as fast as we can. So we started sprinting, alright? We started running, and so basically we got to a field at this high school, right? And so basically what happened is we got tired, and so we were walking across the field just trying to keep on pace, waiting for our breath to catch up. And then so we tried calling him again because he hung up, and we're like, yo, dude, just don't stay on the phone, like don't get off the phone, because yeah. And then he's like, all right. So he stayed on the phone for a little bit, and then he just hung up again, and we're just like, what the heck? So basically we go to Max, which is a convenience store, right? And we meet them there. And so basically what we do is we walk over to just like this nearby school, and we just like, we're hanging out at this nearby school, right? Like this nearby elementary school, just like in the park and stuff. So basically what happened is we were just chilling there and stuff, and then when we got ready to leave, we were leaving, and then we saw this guy walking around, and he was like walking like this, like he had something like covered in his like jacket or something, you know. And like I remember my friend telling me like the dude had a baseball bat and stuff, you know. So like this dude was hiding something, right? And we could obviously see, everybody could obviously see. And when he explained the dude having a green hat, and the dude that we saw had a green hat on at the time, right? So basically what happened is we walked, and the guy kept looking at us, and then we started looking at him and stuff, and he was like, what are you looking at? And then we just like started yelling at him and stuff, and we like ran away and stuff. And so basically we were yelling at him, and my friend yelled out, what, are you gonna burn down our houses too? And then he was like, what? And then he started just really running, right? And it was like a bunch of like five kids, you know, and we were just running as fast as we can away from this dude. And it was so funny because this dude was like so slow. We were like 10 feet away from this dude, like maybe even more, you know. Like we were so far away from this dude that like it was so funny. Like we were not scared at all. Like we had adrenaline rushing. We were running away from this dude. Like this dude was legit. He was the slowest guy I've ever seen, right? So we were running, and then we look back, and this dude's gone. He's nowhere to be seen. He's out of sight, right? So basically what we're doing is we hang out, all right? And so basically we're hanging out and stuff, right? We're not scared, you know. So we're just walking around and stuff, you know. And then so about an hour later, so this was like at 10 or 11 p.m., you know, like we sort of got the feeling that this dude was following us. So we were staying out a bit later, right? So this was like 10:30, 11, maybe 11:30, right? So we didn't want to go back yet because we thought, what if this guy's following us, right? So we were walking around and stuff, right? Thinking like, this dude better not be following us, blah, 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 right? We thought this dude was following us. And so basically what happened is we're walking by the community police station, right? And so basically what happened is we were walking by the community police station and we heard a whole bunch of guys, or not a whole bunch of guys. So there was like a whole bunch of cops there and stuff, right? But we heard this guy and he was yelling like, F the police, and like all these things, and like, F you guys, blah, blah, blah. And so at first we thought that it was our friend just like trolling us, right? Because like we had all gotten split up. I can't remember why, but like we thought that it was our friend trolling us. So basically we're just like laughing and then we see like our friend, right? And we're like, hey yo bro, like you're legit, you're yelling out these things, and like the cops are right there, right? And then he's like, what things? And we're like, you're like yelling out F the police, and he's like, that wasn't me. He's like, I heard that too, that was not me. I'm just like, really? He's like, yeah. And so basically we're like, okay, come on, let's go. And then so me and my other friend, right, we start walking off another way, right? And so basically what happened is we're walking off one way, and then our friend starts walking off the other way. And we're just like, dude, come on, what are you doing? Where are you going? And he's like, oh, to find everybody else. And we're just like, we're pretty sure that they're over here, dude. And then he's like, no, they're over here. And so we're like, okay, we'll look over here, you look over there, right? So we went over and we walked over there and stuff. And then the cops stopped us. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing? It's really late and stuff, right? And so they're like, you guys should go home now. And we're like, oh yeah, well, like, and I tried telling them before that they should call the cops and tell them about this guy, but they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to have to deal with the cops and stuff. So basically what happened is we told them, we're like, oh yeah, we're hanging out with our friends and stuff, and we're looking for them, and like they're like, yeah, like, and then we're gonna go back, right? And then so the guy, like the cop is like, all right, well, just go home, and then your friends will probably come home whenever. And then so basically he's like, where do you guys live? And then so because like I didn't want, like, because I wanted to find my friends and stuff and make sure that they were all right, I told him that we lived the way that we were gonna go. So I'm like, oh yeah, we live off like that way, when really we lived off like that way, So I'm like, oh yeah, we live off that way, right? Because like I wanted to go find my friends, and so I said that, and then he's like, all right, just go. So I walked over that way, and so I turned, and then I'm looking for my friends and stuff, and then we're walking around, and we're like, at this point, like, I'm like, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm the one who really thought, like, what if they're following us, blah, blah, blah. And, like, there were a few people that were like, yeah, probably. But then what happened is a few people were like, no, they're not following us. Don't worry, they're not following us. And so, basically, we're walking around and stuff, and a few hours go by, and at this time, it's like 1:30, alright? And I'm like, alright guys, I think that's safe to go back now. And then and keep in mind, this is AM, right? And so I'm like, alright guys, I think that it's safe to go back now. Like, I'm getting tired and stuff, right? And so basically, they're like, no, let's not go back yet and stuff. And they're like, we want to hang out and stuff, right? And so basically, me and my one friend were like, oh yeah, we want to go back and stuff, right? Whereas everybody else is like, oh yeah, we want to hang out, and we wanted to make me and my other friend, we wanted to make sure that they didn't get themselves hurt or anything. So we stayed with them and stuff, right? And so then eventually what happened is we went over and we decided to go back. So we go back home and we meet up with our other friend that decided to just leave early and just like go back and stuff, right? And so we went back, and then I told my mom everything that happened and everything and why we came home. So like we got home, And then we woke up in the morning and stuff. And then she's like, why were you guys out for so long? And we just told her everything, right? And so basically she's like, all right. So yeah, that's. I wonder how long this video is. 15 minutes? Oh, that's not that long. But that's the story of the guy that chased us. Or, well, kind of. He kind of chased us. But what? Oh yeah. No, but actually, there's more. Because what happened is that very same day we were like, all right, yeah, let's all hang out today as well, right? So basically, what happened is my friend, he went to go get more stuff, right? And so he went to go get more stuff from his house, and he went over to his house to get his stuff. And so he's like, as he's riding his bike back, right? What happened is he's riding his bike back. And so he tells us that he flipped over something. I can't remember what he said he flipped over, but like he flipped over something on the bike, right? And like he got hurt and stuff. And then this guy helped him up. And he looked at the guy, and the guy was wearing the green hat and stuff. And the guy was like, I think I recognize, like the guy legit, he was like, I think I recognize you. And then he's like, what? No, you don't. And he's like, yes, I do. And then he's like, no, I've never seen you before. And he's like, are you sure? And then he's like, yeah, I would know and stuff like that, right? And then he walked away, and the guy's like, wait a minute, I do know you. And then he ran. He just bolted back and stuff. And he told us and stuff. He told us about what happened. And so yeah, that's the story. I think that it was kind of funny. So yeah. It was a creepy story, you know. The guy was definitely creepy. I hope whoever like he threatened, he didn't actually do it. If he did, we are sorry. We probably should have told the police. I told them that. They didn't want to deal with it. So yeah. I guess that's it for this video. So, if you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.